So, guys, I spent the last like 10 minutes trying to figure out my setup because I decided to sit under a tree knowing that I have a phobia of insects. But I'm doing it anyways, because we can't run away from our fear all the time, can we? So, I decided to come down to the park today and actually shoot my video. I've been procrastinating. I've been procrastinating, guys, to making my first YouTube video because I'm just trying to be a perfectionist, literally. But nothing will get done unless you do something. There's no point trying to plan or trying to be perfect or trying to like create the perfect plan if you don't take action. So this is me taking action. Hey, I'm Z Strives and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is about being scared and just doing it anyways. And that you don't need to have everything figured out. Like we live in a society where everything, well, we are told to have everything figured out, right? Or it feels like everything has to be figured out. Like you see your peers going on doing stuff, you see people around you. It looks like they're having it all figured out, but they are as confused and as lost as you are. But everybody's just faking it, right? So don't hold yourself to a standard where you are now feeling down or thinking yourself as a failure when you're not. We're living in 21st century. You're probably in your 20s or in your teens and you're still trying to figure life out. People are in their 40s, 50s and still trying to figure it out. There's no deadline to figure out. Like, if there was a deadline, that would be so boring, right? God didn't create, us so we have everything figured out. But that would be boring. Like, imagine a life that you know what's going to happen tomorrow, a life where everything goes right. That's literally boring because you will never ever come to appreciate the things that do come to you, right? And I'm just reflecting because this is a message to myself as first and foremost that you don't have to have it all figured out. Life is not to be figured out. And that's the scary but exciting part of life. The fact that we don't know what's going to happen, the fact that we are uncertain. There's so many uncertain things that's going on around us, but what keeps you grounded is having faith and having trust in Allah that no matter what happens, like you might not see the end of the tunnel right now, you might not see the sunshine, but the sun will always be shining, whether that be in the seen or unseen, because what you don't realize there is a greater power working for you in the unseen that you may not be seeing right now. So the things that's working against you, evidently, that is visible. You don't know there's something bigger and greater working for you in the unseen world. And yeah, trust that, believe that, and honestly, all these depression, all these that negative feelings won't come to you, right? And people might look at you as crazy because everything is going wrong in your life. You feel like, oh, to society is going wrong, but to you, there's bigger power working for you on the unseen. So, yeah, of course they're gonna think you're crazy, but what is important is your own perception and your own thoughts about your own self, because nobody's going to save you except from God Himself. I don't know if I thought I got bitten, but I didn't. It's just my socks that is too tight around my ankles. Let me pull it off a bit because I'm not trying to get a bee. Oh my god, this is me fighting my face, right? I have a phobia of insects, but I'm coming to the sun is shining, I'm gonna mess up my my vision. Anyways, I'm literally recording in public right now, and there's people walking around me, and I'm not scared of doing that. But that's not the scary thing. I'm recording, and there's so many insects around me. Stop being afraid of doing the things that you know you need to do, but you're scared to do it because you haven't done it before. if you keep running away from that fear, you're going to end up doing nothing. You're going to end up not achieving anything or going through it. You keep telling yourself a lie that you'll do it when you're ready, or when you're ready, or when this, or when that. You're giving yourself excuses, and that's not going to get you far. That's not going to get you anywhere. I'm in a quiet park right now, and I'm recording this video because I've been wanting to create a video and start my YouTube journey. I kept giving myself excuses, and excuses. We all know the excuses that you give. But I said to myself, like, if I keep giving myself excuses, I can give myself endless excuses. I'm not going to get anywhere, right? Doing one step is more valuable than to give yourself excuse to do it perfect the first time. You don't need to do it first time perfectly. You just need to get it done. And once you get it done, the rainbow effect, the domino effect, we'll get better each and each time. And that can be applied to any circumstance, any situation, not just like content creation or just any situation, any circumstance. Once you do the thing that you know what you want to do and doing it with fear, the next time you do it, you'll feel less fear. Again, less fear. Again, less fear until it becomes comfort. But you need to stop telling yourself the lie that you need to be ready to be able to do that thing, to be able to do a certain thing that's going to give you goodness. I'm talking about things that are just about good, right? Stop telling yourself you need to be ready because you'll never ever be ready to do something that you've never done ever in your life before. You're having a laugh. You'll never be ready to do something that you haven't done before. And the strong person is the person that's able to do that thing whilst feeling fear and just doing it anyway. That's who a strong person is. And if you're watching this, you are a strong person. You are that girl.